I'm Josh with Waupaca Community Media, and we're back again to get Waupaca up to date with what's going on. We've got Ron Sari from the School District of Waupaca, Aaron Jensen, and Jarrett Raku from the City of Waupaca. Hello, everyone.
Hey, Josh.
Hello.
Hey, hello, Josh.
The first thing we're going to talk about is 4K registration is coming up in early February. So if you have a young child who's approaching school age, this might be something you want to look into.
Yeah, it starts on Monday, February 6th, and it's for any 4-year-old that will be, any student that will be on or before September 1st. So if any families have a young student that they're looking to get enrolled in 4K, please call the district office and we'll take care of that and get them registered.
Very good. Something else you want to highlight? I remember we rewind to the start of the school year, and one of your breaking points was a lot of districts were struggling with finding bus drivers, and the Waupaca School District and Go Right Way were all set locally. And we've been in this weird employment status for the past couple of years, just a lot of turnover everywhere, and you're not in that same state anymore. And Go Right Way is looking for some drivers locally. So tell us a little bit about that.
They are, Josh. As a matter of fact, I've been in my weekly update that I send to our families. I've been putting in there the last several weeks information about Go Right Way is hiring, and they need drivers desperately. And so we want to help them out. And they're currently Go Right Way has some drivers from other parts of the state that are, they moved here. They're living in hotels here just to drive so that our kids can get to school. And I see it in the news all across the state and the country that it's not just Waupaca that's dealing with this, but at the same time, we need people that would have an interest in driving our kids to school and back home.
So what does it take for someone who's maybe in the back of their head, hey, this is something I could do? What does it take to be qualified or to get your foot in the door to do it?
You got to get your CDL with a special certificate for the bus, a school bus, and they train you right at Go Right Way. So they'll pay you and train you during that process to get it. And I think it just depends on the speed of the individual and how quickly they learn. And some people it may take a few weeks. Other people may be able to read the booklet about the rules and everything and pass the test. Then it's the driver test, which isn't, I don't believe it's that difficult. Learning the pre-trip inspection, the post-trip inspection, and learning the particulars about the bus. I think then it's getting used to driving a big vehicle like a bus, because it's obviously different than our cars and our pickup trucks that we drive. So yeah, hopefully people wouldn't be intimidated by that. I think they have a good mentor system to help teach people and teach them the route that they would be driving. So
Yeah,
I don't think it's too difficult.
Could be a good job for someone retired or someone who's just looking for part-time who wants, probably, I suspect most of them get summers off. Maybe there's a little bit going on, but could blend nice for someone.
I think it would be a great, an hour or so in the morning, an hour or so, in the afternoon, and get out and about and interact with kids. Be fun.
Good. We're going to jump over to Aaron and Jarrett, and what we want to talk a little bit today is the city's making some strides on moving from doing some things the old-fashioned way, pen and paper, to some electronic processes that will allow some streamlining. So I'll let the two of you talk about where that's at right now.
Yeah, thanks, Josh. I'm going to introduce Jared, and then I'm going to jump off because I got to another meeting. But so everyone, Jared Raku is our Community and Economic Development Director. He's joining us today. He does a great job for us. Been with us, 2 years about, Jared?
Just
Does that
about.
sound about right?
Yeah.
And him and his team, along with Josh and IT, spent a lot of work over the last year executing one of the pieces of our strategic plan, which is to fully utilize technology, go paperless in areas, bring services to customers kind of right into their homes and make it more convenient for them while making some staff efficiencies or creating some staff efficiencies. And one of those big things with the Community and Economic Development Department was this system that we've implemented called SmartGov. And we wanted to just bring Jared on to talk a little bit about how that works and what you can do with it. So with that, I'll turn it over to Jared, and then I'll get out of your guys' hair.
Thanks, Aaron. Thank you, Josh. Yeah, so SmartGov is part of an initiative to go paperless and try to improve some staff efficiencies as well as customer efficiencies, trying to make it more easily accessible for those that maybe can't make it here during the day when we're open and operating. They don't have to waste money on postage after they filled out a paper online application, printed it, and then mail it to us. So trying to look at those efficiencies and how we can improve those. SmartGov came up, and it's an online permitting and licensing system right now. Obviously, my department really handles building permits and zoning permits. So I guess really the only license we handle is the chicken license. So if you want to have chickens within the city, you need to have a license to do so, and that updates yearly, of course. But yeah, so building and zoning permits, all of the permits are on this system. They can all be easily accessible, fairly simple to go on and create an account. Once you create the account and verify your email, you just keep your username and login, just like it was to log into your online banking system or anything for the school district. It is another username and password to remember, but it's one that it really compiles what we hope, I think, in the future is to do licensing and building permits. It also allows these residents to go back and look at what they've already applied for or past permits or access those. So just really inclusive. Josh, I don't know if you mind, I'll share my screen and I'll kind of show everyone just how to get there generally, and then just kind of what the system looks like when they get into it. So share my screen here. So yeah, to access the system, it's just going to our City of Waupaca regular homepage. Fairly simple. Type in City of Waupaca in your Google search bar. It'll come right up. To get to the online permitting system, you will want to go up to the Departments tab and then go to Community and Economic Development. Once you click on that tab, there's actually going to be a series of icons on this page, and that's exactly how you get there. So right here in the top left, it's building permit, planning, and zoning applications. Once you click this, it's going to bring you right to the online portal, and I'll click that in just a sec. But also, Josh, you were so kind enough to actually create some helpful documents. They're PDF documents, which show you exactly where a cursor is clicking, as well as you had created videos that are posted to YouTube that exactly just walk you perfectly through how to sign up for an account, verify your account, as well as apply for a license and permit. So I really wanted to point out this. If anyone's having trouble, I mean, both videos combined are about 10 minutes. So it's not a lot of time and it gives you a really clear understanding. But back on this page, once you click the building permit and planning and zoning application, it's going to bring you right to the portal. And this is what the portal looks like. It's fairly straightforward. You can sign up or log in on the top right here. Once you do that, applying for permits is simple. It's just going to my portal. And here you can apply online to any building or zoning application. You can see if you owe anything. If you start an application and not quite sure you want to finish it yet, or you need some more information, you can always come back to a started application here. So super convenient, super simple. It's a little bit to get used to since we're switching from paper to an online system, but I think once everybody does it once or twice, they really get a grasp for it. And of course, my department, anyone in our staff here is willing to help you out here at City Hall or via email or via phone. We're happy to help out with any issues that you're having. So I encourage anyone to reach out if they have questions.
So a couple other notes on the system too. In addition to managing your own stuff, you can go on and search other properties and get some basic information about things that are going on. So it could be simple as you're thinking of buying a house and maybe want to see some past permits or things of that sort. And then this is going to expand beyond your department. So eventually it will be we'll go live in the clerk's department. So it could be applying for a cat or dog license, or I'm drawing a blank on some of the other licenses they issue.
Operator's license.
Operator's license.
Liquor license.
So all those sort of things will start going through there. We have a computer available for public use at City Hall if you don't have that access at home, or if you need help, or just are really, one of those people who aren't too comfortable using technology, we've got the tools here where you can still come in. And I got to share a little personal story that I think why I think it's kind of cool we're doing this. Right in the middle of COVID, my driver's license was up for renewal. And everyone dreads going to the DMV in the first place. You know, you don't want to go there and stand in line all day. And then you're dreading on top of it because it's COVID. Are they open? What are the rules to go in? All that stuff. And I went on their website to figure out, okay, what exactly do I got to do to renew my license? And kind of surprising to me, I was able to do it online. So I guess between the last time I renewed and recent, that was something new, and it was really easy. I was able to go online, fill out a short questionnaire, pay online, and just get done. I know maybe everyone doesn't want to do it that way, but I thought that was cool, and I think it's a step in the right direction that the city's starting to make those tools available too.
Josh, did they take your picture to update that on your driver's license?
Nope, it's still the old picture, and actually the old one turned out pretty good, so I'm happy with that.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, so you couldn't do everything with the DMV online, but certain things. And in my case, it's like, cool, I can just do this online and pay for it and be done with it. And it came in the mail. So it's nice to be in that direction, and it kind of makes the city government accessible to some extent around the clock. So yeah, that's smart, Gov. And we'll jump back over to Ron to close up this week's interview. And you're getting ready to release some school perception surveys. Tell us a little bit about that and the process.
Our strategic plan includes getting feedback on how we're doing. And so every year we've been surveying our parents, our staff, and students to try to get their feedback regarding, is the school clean? Do you feel safe? A variety of questions, and they're all categorized into our 5 parts of our strategic plan, our 5 foundations. And we use that input and analyze that input and share it with staff and try to make changes. And hopefully that we grow and get better, that people's perceptions of our district improves. So yeah, we take it seriously. We hope our parents will, and students and staff will take it as seriously as we do.
Very good. Well, Ron, Jared, appreciate the time this week to get Waupaca up to date, and we will talk again soon.
Thank you very much,
Take
Josh.
care.